So tell me, what is it like here on this corner?
Okay.
Would you say this is one of the roughest corners in Toronto?
Yeah, streetwise, yes.
But what are these people, what are they waiting for exactly?
They're just posted.
You know, they're posted.
They're not waiting for the, well, I saw a man with the Porsche come and deliver food.
So every weekend, Saturdays, so sorry to cut you off. Saturdays and Sunday, the community, churches, people that want to give back. Sometimes everybody knows about Sherbourne, and there's a shelter, a lot of everyone knows about down here. So people that do want to give back or have something that they want to give, they're like, where do I give it to?
Yeah.
They come to Sherbourne because they know.
Easter weekend, right?
Bro, you would be surprised. Yeah. There's people out here every day. Giving
I know. I drive by on occasion.
Clothes,
there's always a clump of people here.
I can say one thing about this area though. Besides all the negative shit, on the good side, you know, it's a Muslim community, and everyone takes care of everybody. You know, like, look, I got all this.
I know you from somewhere, man.
Where's that?
From YouTube video. No?
Yeah, I just got all this.
That's
the Jada Finch one.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
You know what I'm saying? Anything I want is free over here, you know?
Yeah, it's actually a community still. You know?
Everyone deals with each other.
Everyone knows each other. People are still friendly. Like, you know?
When the cops come right here, you'll hear 6 up. Everywhere, 6 up, everyone right now. And everyone's gonna fix up, you know? Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you the reason why I'm filming this today is people often accuse me of, hey, you show Haiti, you show Jamaica, you show the world, but you never show your own hometown. So today I'm walking around with the big man, Reed, and he's gonna show me what he does on a daily basis.
Yeah.
How old's the dog?
He's a year next month. His name's Luther.
Luther, you're a beautiful doggy.
Yeah, he's a guy in my 6 weeks.
Wow.
He only knows me. And then his brother's upstairs. The brother wasn't listening today.
Yeah, so he's grounded.
Yeah, he had put him in the cage, yo.
Yeah.
Chris, come talk to this guy, man.
So you're known as Ace.
Yeah, my name in the streets is Ace.
Ace,
yeah,
man. Nice to meet you, Ace.
Yeah, God bless, God bless.
Say your name, and you know,
Say hi,
tell a
Tyler.
story. Give your story, man.
Yeah,
This man is dead.
Yes.
Pierre, from the years,
Yeah.
yes, I come to your shirt at some place,
How long you been in the streets?
2.5 years.
2 years. From where?
I'm like 2 years and a half.
But from where is he from?
From Toronto, right?
Toronto?
Preserve, Portuguese.
Brazilian.
Brazil. Okay.
How you doing today, bro? You alright?
So he's lip reading.
Lip reading.
Yeah.
Okay. Amazing. Amazing.
Really nice guy, man. This guy.
Yeah. I can tell he has a good smile.
Yeah, man.
He's a happy man. Yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Nice to meet
safe,
you.
Okay?
Obrigado. Obrigado.
Obrigado.
You want a drink? What do you want? Well, I don't even know what a Fago is.
Good. All the fucking rappers drink.
I'm not a rapper.
Some bullshit pop.
Maybe that's why. Show me. Teach me. Fago. I've never even seen this before.
No?
This is some hood shit.
Right? He said pineapple.
You guys got to tell me right now on camera who has heard of Fago, Toronto or not. I never heard of it. But hey, I'm here, so I'm gonna drink a Fago. Let me try it out. The diet starts tomorrow after Easter long weekend.
Right?
What are you gonna have?
What am I getting, man?
What about your friend Tyler?
Yeah.
Tyler doesn't talk,
Tyler? Not today, I guess.
but normally he talks.
He's different every day, you know?
Tell him to talk. Don't be shy. So my friend, tell me the craziest story about this convenience store.
The gunshot one.
The what?
Shooting.
The shooting one.
But tell me, like I never heard it.
Like, I wasn't here, but it was like pretty scary.
When did it happen?
It happened like 2 months ago.
And in other news, a man was rushed to hospital following a shooting downtown last night. Police were called to the area of Sherbourne and Dundas just after 5 yesterday for reports of shots fired inside a store. Investigators say 2 people were taken into custody, and paramedics tell CP24 a man in his 20s was taken to hospital in serious but non-life-threatening condition. Police have ruled out robbery as the motive behind the shooting.
So somebody came in. Tell me the story.
Someone just came in randomly and they started shooting everywhere.
Started shooting everyone.
Yeah, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
There's bullet holes here still?
Yeah.
Where?
Bullet holes.
One is down there. But nobody got hurt?
No, I got that.
Here's one bullet. And how many bullets total? Do you know?
I think there's like 5 shots.
5 shots. Were you disappointed that you weren't here for the action? You missed the action.
I felt blessed.
You felt blessed. There you go. 5 bullets overall. Just a day in the life of a convenience store.
Like, that was actually my shift. I was late for the shift.
You're late. That's why you're happy?
Yeah, I didn't have to see this.
God is on your side.
But what was the reason? It was a robbery?
No,
Who knows?
Like, I don't know exactly. But
Yeah.
it's just a random thing.
Thank you so much for your story.
No worries.
Have a wonderful day.
God bless, bro.
Now you inspired me to have my first Fago.
Yo,
It's the first time
I got pineapple
My first
watermelon. You
Fago.
got the grape.
I never even heard of this before.
It's cheap.
Yeah.
I need sugar, yo. Sometimes I was hungover this morning.
Yeah. But tell me, what do you guys from the outside? What did you hear about the shooting? Did you hear
I
something?
didn't really hear anything. I just heard somebody got shot.
Oh, I came here and the whole shit was locked down.
So it was 2 months ago, you said approximately. So, but you don't know the reasoning or what happened?
I see my boy get out of jail. He was walking and he's like, yo, they arrested me. They charged me for the shit that happened in the store, but it wasn't me. That's why I got out. I'm like, oh shit.
He said somebody came and just shoot 5 times, just shooting.
Yeah.
Show me the bullet holes. See me, the fun part, sorry, go ahead.
I was talking to a homeless guy yesterday. He's saying he got shot 7 times.
Crazy.
Over some dumb shit, like I guess a bad drug deal or something.
Oh, you know one death I seen on the street?
Oh, and these are all stars for homeless people that have passed away. They're
Okay.
fading, right?
Maybe I should just take a quick look.
Yeah.
How far does it go?
Not too far.
So this is the, if you didn't hear what Reed said, these are homeless that passed away. Almost like a walk of fame.
And basically the craziest part is, it was a homeless lady named Chili that was making sure these stars got done for everybody, right? Because she's like, too many homeless people are dying.
And she died.
just getting John Doe'd and shit. And then she died right after, so we made sure to make her a nice gold star at her spot down there. But it's already faded to shit.
This is from drugs, overdose, or from any reason?
I don't know each case, but
Right.
probably, you know, a lot of them for sure.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to get the fuck out of this province, you know?
Yeah.
So today I'm in downtown Toronto, my hometown. It's my first time shooting this area.
This is one of my good friends.
Hello, good friend. I'm here following Instagram soon-to-be legend. His account is going viral, no doubt, over the last couple months. Reed in the Street. I'll leave a link to his Instagram down below.
Yeah, man, I'm reading the streets. Basically, you know, I walk around every day, just tapping in with the people, trying to help with whatever I can, and mainly just connecting with people, you know, and just trying to get their stories, spread awareness, and spread love, really, you know?
Yeah.
That's pretty much
Is
it.
there a certain route that you do more often than
I'm
not?
usually around Moss Park area, Regent Park area, you know?
Yeah. And
Also Spadina, Chinatown. But really, I'm all over. I'm trying to go to Hamilton tomorrow, too, to just, you know, go.
do what you do.
Yeah, exactly.
Where are you from originally?
So I grew up downtown, kind of all over, but in the heart of the city, you know?
So the number one question is going to be, what the hell are you doing out in the streets doing this? Why? What is the reasoning? I know you said you want to help people, but a lot of people say they want to help people, but they're not walking the streets.
I think I want to help change the narrative of like the stigma, you know what I mean? People in the streets aren't all dangerous or, you know, crazy or scary, whatever. It's just, people are super friendly out here and everybody has like very interesting stories, and it's just sad to me how people get kind of forgotten and blackballed. You know what I mean?
People.
Forgotten people, literally.
Yeah.
Reed, if I can say anything,
Yeah.
with what you just said, for me, I'm not from this hood.
Yeah.
So my mind state is like, when I move to a new hood, I'm under manas. Like I'm
Yeah.
under manas. Like I gotta know what I'm doing, cause yo, who the fuck knows me over here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I won't lie to you. The first week I moved here, my door got kicked. Like they robbed my house, you know?
No way.
Because they're seeing me out here designer down, but I'm not posted up.
Yeah.
So they're trying to figure out, what am I doing here? Like, did I come here to slang, you know, try to take walks or something?
Competition, yeah.
I didn't come here for that. I changed my life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the workers sent me to a red zone. So I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Stay in a shelter? Or
Yeah.
I gotta make it work. So I live here, they robbed my house, I still didn't go back to jail. I didn't do nothing.
Imagine you're trying to change your life and you
Yeah.
get sent over here, you
Yeah.
know?
It's a cycle, though.
So after that, everybody's seen like, okay, yo, they did this guy dirty, but he's still out here doing this thing. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna run away. You know what I mean? And then people opened up their arms, welcomed me to the community, because they realized, okay, this guy's actually a good guy. Holy fuck, you know?
It's like jail, bro.
Yeah, all over again. It's all over again. You know what I mean? So it's whatever. Where you guys want to go? You want to go left?
Across the street. So this is like the harm reduction place right here. And right now it has signs, notices that they're gonna tear it down to build condos.
Where is it exactly?
This building.
This
right
one,
here,
okay.
yeah.
So what does that mean?
Yeah, they're supposed to build condos here.
We're taking in 500,000 people per year from overseas. We need a place to put all those people. That was causing food inflation.
But tell me, what is harm reduction? What does that mean? What do they actually do?
These people are basically saving lives every day. Like, people are overdosing in this building every day, and they're saving them.
So when you say they're overdosing in the building, they're doing the drugs inside the building?
Not only inside,
how does it work?
They're doing drugs inside the building, yeah. Like,
so they're legally doing the drugs inside the building, right?
Yeah.
What Reed's saying, the shelter that was at,
Yeah.
it's a harm reduction shelter. That means it's okay for you to do your addiction there. And
Any addiction, no limits?
They can't get you in trouble. But if you're like doing the addiction, if you're selling it or something, then they're gonna have to different. Yeah. But if you're doing there, it's a safe harm. So for example, remember I told you I went to go buy alcohol?
Yeah.
I'm allowed to drink outside, like right in front of the shelter, a big ass bottle.
Yeah.
Boom, drinking right there with it.
No problem.
The police can come for a situation in the shelter for somebody else. I can have the bottle right there in front of the police officer.
Yeah.
No problem. You know, one of the security guards at Ryerson, you're okay, Luther. One of the security guards at Ryerson, I'm like, I usually say hi to them. I'm like, how are you doing? He's like, bro, I don't know, I'm having a rough morning. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, I just seen the overdose list. You can sign in. You can go on the internet right now.
Yeah.
And bro, when you go down that list, you know what they're labeling them? John Doe.
Yeah, I know.
You can't even label them.
Yeah,
this was someone's son or daughter at one point in life.
Yeah.
And they can't even label them. How can you not label them?
Yeah.
What if I die and I don't got my IDs on me? Are they gonna be able to label me?
Yeah.
I don't want to be John Doe.
Another issue is there's no public washrooms.
Yeah, I'm seeing.
No public washrooms out here.
Another thing too. Anything, no more for downtown, there's no 24 hours. McDonald's, closed.
Yeah.
Tim Hortons, closed. Because Gerard and Sherbourne.
Let's go up to Dundas.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, perfect.
The corner store there. But yeah, just to be clear, like,
Let me jump on the sunny side. Yeah.
I don't really know, you know, I don't know the stats on the safe injection stuff, you know, but I don't know if it's helping or making it worse.
I guess nobody really knows.
Yeah, but one thing I do know is, like, they love unconditionally, and what I've learned most out here is that it's a lack of love causing, like, these issues, I feel like, man.
It looks like you got something to say.
Yeah, because I work there.
Yeah, here?
They're telling a lot of shit.
What did I say?
No love, man, bud.
So tell
You
me.
don't think there's love here?
There's no love in that fucking place. They don't love nobody. They don't care about nobody.
No?
Why you say that?
It's an assembly line. In and out, in and out.
But they were saving people's lives for
They save people's lives. That's their job.
No, they were doing it for free.
That's their job.
No, it wasn't their job, man.
But he's saying he's saying that he
saved
worked there.
25 people on the street. Should I let you sit there and die? Of course not.
Yeah.
They got an obligation.
Yeah.
That place should be burnt to the ground.
Really?
It's a menace to the
Do you
neighborhood.
have before you go? Do you have a suggestion? Something better? What would work better?
Put it in the hospitals where it can be monitored.
Yeah. There you go. That's perfect.
Yeah, man.
Doesn't have.
I do not
doesn't
know.
happen that often when somebody walking by over here is what we're talking about and gives an inside perspective. So if it's up to him, not me, but somebody burns this building down.
My friends come to this area and they see what's going on in this area and they say to me, yo, if we ever did this in like Malvern, Galloway, or like anywhere else in the city, we're going to jail. All this shit going on, we go to jail. I don't know, it's like down here is just different. Let me say this, only the strong survive. If you want to live downtown, you got to be strong in the mind. I've had a lot of friends come down here, and because of the downtown, it's so fast paced and everyone's doing this, they either get caught up, they go to jail, they kill a crackhead, because the crackhead owes them money, goes to jail, or they overdose. They get caught up into drugs, you know?
Yeah.
And they overdose, or they get shot.
But I mean, the streets of downtown here are not overly friendly.
Yeah.
I think if you're somebody that's grown up in like Barrie or Burlington, and you probably be scared to even walk down this sidewalk.
100%.
Right here. So I agree that there's a community here once you're here and established. But I mean, for the average person walking down these streets, to me, it's not a friendly place. It's not the Toronto. When I think of Toronto, I think friendly.
For sure.
I'm definitely not feeling that.
Yo, I heard that pit bull went missing, bro. Or something, and it ran.
Oh, come on, man. What do you know what to be with a dog? That's my bully, man.
You can't call? You
Hopefully-
can't call?
Why does she keep saying it's her dog? That's
She
my
doesn't have a
bully, man. I
phone.
paid for it.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm just showing
It's a
you.
$5,000 dog, eh, bro?
Yeah, I don't know.
Where's the last time you seen her?
Last
bro,
seen
yeah.
at Wellington and fucking Blue Jays Way.
Bro, if you see her, Brand, just bring
I
it to
know,
me,
I'm
bro.
trying, bro.
Come on,
She can capture that moss perk on the wall.
Yeah.
already smelt me, you know? The other one? Oh yeah, that one. He gets pissed. Once I brought him outside, he tried to pounce at somebody. Usually I'm walking with 2 dogs. Right? So nobody fucks around with me over here. I just had that one incident where I came back from work. I opened my unit, the door just opened. I'm like, oh my God. But thank God I walk with all my money, you know?
Someone was just saying they did a bunch of raids last night.
Police raids.
Yeah. So.
Hey sister, happy Easter. She came home, she works at, you know where she works?
Where?
She works at the Phoenix Theater.
Oh yeah.
So she gets concert tickets all the time.
Oh yeah. Somebody from.
Man, I used to go there when I was young.
Legendary spot.
So one
Yeah.
day, so guess what? She came with 2 boxes. Each box had 6 bottles in there, and it wasn't Grey Goose. It was called Canadian Goose. So she gave me 3 bottles for free. She's a nice lady, y'all.
Give me an idea. Do you guys have any idea what pricing is like for rent here? People always want to know from other countries.
My boy pays like 150 or some shit.
No, but that's through government
Yeah.
assistance. Let's say I'm not going through government assistance. How much am I paying for rent?
So if you have a job and you're living here in housing, they change your rent. And one of my friends was working, and when they changed his rent, it went from 130 to guess what? 1250 for a bachelor in this fucking Roachzilla fucking apartment. Are you
Yeah.
crazy?
But when you say 130, you're saying $130
Yeah.
a month?
Yeah, that's for if you're on housing. And
A month.
Assist, if
Yeah.
you're
I've
on
never even heard
assistance.
nothing like this.
If you're
before.
on assistance.
You don't
Right.
even honestly. I don't even like.
But you have to
going in
be
there 'cause
you have
it's
to
so
be a part of the
grimy.
program.
No. When did you go in there?
Recently, man.
Okay, recently, if you think that was grimy, back in the day, remember when I told you the worker said 155?
Yeah.
Back in the day when I was in and out this building, you know how much security were downstairs? 5.
No
And
way.
if you, they'll be like, you have to buzz. And if you buzz, you use the buzzer and you buzz,
Yeah.
and you try to go up, the door opens, you go through it. No. The person you're going to needs to come downstairs and get you, because everybody's buzzing the trap.
Yeah.
And the trap just opens the door. So
Yeah.
no, we know what's going on here. Nah, they need to come down and get you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now it's a bit better because there's only one security there now.
All I know is the hallways are filled with fucking piss.
Oh yeah, I just remember this too. When I first moved there, the fire alarm used to go three times off a day.
Want some sauce?
Fire alarm used to go off 3 times a day. And then my boy was telling me, bro, you didn't see it. The fire alarm used to go off every hour in the day. Oh, and it's a big PA in the unit. It's a PA, fire alarm, Toronto Fire Police. There's a fire on the unit. Yeah, and it just keeps ringing. Dogs are going crazy. Oh, this shit.
See, for me,
Keisha!
I'm guilty. I just drive by. I don't think about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a whole world right here. This corner is a whole world in itself.
This whole
Characters, story,
Shit's happening
location.
every day.
Yeah.
you just took it out of my mouth.
Yeah.
This downtown. Remember I told you I grew up in group homes. I lived in a lot of different hoods.
Yeah.
When I moved downtown, I'm like, this is a different world. And everybody that starts to come downtown and chill, they see what we see. Like, listen, I brought my brother here. My brother never knew about downtown, and what I seen is exactly what he's seen. So right now he's in custody. He's been in jail for the last 4 years. Yeah. So like, I fucked up. I wish you didn't see this side of, I just, because there's like so many drop-in centers, so much resources here in the city. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? That's why I don't understand like how people are in their situation they're going through. And when I got my shit together, I'm like, yo, bro, I can't be from the city of Toronto and not get my shit together. Like, no way, bro. You know what I mean? This is a city. Bare people make something of themselves here.
a lot
so
of
it's like,
opportunity.
even if you're on assistance or rock bottom, there's something you can do, bro. There's people with Down syndrome working at McDonald's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? And that's why, when I got to the shelter, my attitude was like, the last shelter I was at, my attitude was like, yo, fuck this homeless shit, you know? I won't help nobody. But then I realized mental health does play a part. Mental health is real.
There's so many people
You know what I
out
mean?
here.
Yeah, well, look at that
struggling with
lady.
Mental health.
It's cold out. It's not that
I
hot.
tried to give her socks,
And she didn't
even
want them.
take
She's
them.
walking
I used to think
walking barefoot.
Homeless was like, people just don't want to do nothing with themselves. That's what I thought
Yeah.
it was, right? But then I realized when I got there, mental health is a fucking...
Problem.
So my boy was messaging me last night. He's like, I'm in Cambodia, bro, and like, I'm seeing all your posts, and people over here would kill trade places with the people that you're filming and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Like,
Yeah, I hear it all the time.
yeah,
You know,
right?
people tell me like, oh, if I got to Canada or the USA or England, my life would, you know, just start.
Yeah.
They're thinking they're gonna have a Mercedes-Benz within
Yeah.
the first year, a mansion in year 2 or 3. The reality is a lot of immigrants that come here, if you don't have like a strong family
Yeah.
presence in Toronto that you can kick back on when your rent is late, you're gonna end up on a corner like this.
Exactly.
You're gonna go through ups and downs. Some people then start playing around with drugs. Crime is next to drugs, and then you go in that cycle of in and out of prison. It's not easy coming here solo.
Yeah. I'd have to agree.
I think one thing that I used to get really, yo, boss, what's going on, yo? Happy Easter, God bless you. Yeah, God bless. So one thing that I used to feel hurt about is when you see these new people that come to the city,
Yeah,
and they're normal.
yeah.
They're normal. 3 months go by, you see them again. Oh my!
Downfall.
It's like but it's a different type of scene. It's like the drugs is doing them now. It's not them doing the drugs. Because I know a lot of people that do drugs and they pay their bills and they still do what they got to do, but they have a habit. They have a habit. They're taking care of their habit and their bills. You know what I mean? But then when you see these people come here and they're normal, they're nicest people. 3 months later, oh my God. Some of them don't even make it, yo, they die. There was a lady that we just put candles for, I think the beginning of the month, maybe?
Chile, yeah.
Yeah, and she passed away and he did an interview with her. Nice lady.
Yeah, I've seen.
Her questions she had, what could the city do to help with, she had some good answers, yo. She had some good ideas.
Rio, so right now, there's like a bidding war to make this housing again, right?
This right here.
Yeah, and this. This used to be housing as well. But basically the condo company is going back and forth with the city of Toronto, asking for too much money. And so who knows what's gonna happen, but they're trying to build condos right here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's a notice sign right here for this. I don't know what they're trying to do.
Let me just
What
check
the-
out since I'm so close.
Who knows what the future has in store for this block?
Yeah.
Were you here to see the fire that day that happened here?
Bro, I caught it live. Yeah, big flame.
So we're currently on Sherbourne. The light that I was at is Queen Street West. We're walking north.
Crazy. Remember the explosion that happened in Mississauga? Where the house just randomly blew pieces, yeah.
I might as well jump you in. You're walking with us. Talk to us. Introduce yourself.
Tyler, Tiles Vision.
What are you doing, Tiles Vision? What are you doing out
So
here?
we'll read another day, you know.
My right hand man.
So you guys are together as a tag team?
Reed's,
Batman and Robin
Reed's
type
the
stuff?
real leader in this. I just
Yeah.
like to be outside.
But you're just walking, you're not filming, you don't do any filming, nothing
I
like
take
that?
photos
He
behind
does.
the scenes stuff. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Wow, look at this person just taking a beautiful nap over there.
Yeah.
You guys, this is right here is the church. You can come here for hot meals, and it's also
Yep.
a shelter too, you know?
All Saints.
You can also get dog food from here too as well if you need. But the workers here are nice, and the only reason why I mention this place because
Yeah.
the workers, they went to school to do what they wanted to do. They're nice
To
people
help
here.
people.
They'll go out their way and help you. You know what I'm trying to say?
So it's called All Saints.
That's the next thing I forgot to tell you. Like those COVID shelters they opened, they were just throwing any workers in there. They were just throwing. If you want a job,
Experience.
you want it. Listen, I feel so bad that I told this. I met this beautiful white girl downtown, and I'm like, "Where you going to school for?" She's like, "CYW." I said, "Oh shit." I said, "What? You think they're gonna put you in Children's Aid, Toronto Children's Aid, Peel Children's Aid right away when you're done school?" No. You know where they're gonna send you? The COVID shelters.
When I'm in Toronto, I'd love to be down here more often, you know, really get to hear
Yeah, man.
the people's stories, man. I'm a story. This is what I do it for, is the stories. You know, I was in Skid Row, Los Angeles
Yeah.
for like 3-4 hours. And the stories I heard, man, they told me everything. They told me everything. It's like watching a movie, but it's real life, right? Like, look at this, people just in the streets, man. And like you said, a lot of these people have family.
Yeah.
Either they've forgotten about them, or they're just too tired of it. The shenanigans.
Yeah, it's for family. It's so hard to deal with mental health or addiction. You know.
Yeah.
I feel for all the families. You know what I mean?
You guys, I was staying at a shelter like this when I moved back to Toronto, right? And I won't forget this worker, this outreach worker see me and was like, "Yo man, you live here?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Yo, this place is fucked up, you know? You want me to find you somewhere else better to live?" And he called and he sent me to the hotel. Yeah, that guy saved me, bro.
This is the route.
Yeah, this is the route, man. Just up and down these blocks, pretty much. Also go to Yonge and Dundas sometimes. Super hectic over
I think
there.
that's the one thing I like about downtown is like, you don't need to walk on a straight path. There's always alleys.
Yeah, I love it. I'm an alley kind of guy.
Yeah, same here, you know?
So let me ask you, we got all of us here. Nobody wants to make our own city look bad. But if you were to describe downtown Toronto to somebody that's never been here before, in a paragraph, what would you say about downtown Toronto?
Downtown Toronto, I feel like it lost its touch. You know, like...
Any one reason or a combination of reasons?
Okay, well, this is gonna sound crazy, but I hate the gentrification, but I also don't like how, you know, the drugs and homelessness is going
rampant,
out of control, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a fine line, right?
But like, look at these homes.
Yeah, these
Look at this.
This area is definitely one of
Like, this is a vampire lives here because they don't want to see no light. Everything is like tape on the windows.
Yeah, this block is different. It's called Dan Harrison Complex.
Okay.
I visited my boy here once and he pulled out a baby raccoon, bro.
Yeah. That's the kind of action we need today.
Right?
We need somebody with a... We need somebody with a baby.
Out, you know? You never know what the day has in store, right?
Man, this is what I do, right? I get out every day, normally in a different country, and see what I can find.
I guess everyone is inside today because it's a holiday. I don't know. It's pretty dead.
All you need is 2 people outside, and you got 2 good stories
Right?
worth sharing. You don't need hundreds of people.
We're gonna go to the park over there, no? There's probably gonna be a bunch of...
That's true. We could go to Allen Gardens, then go down George
I
Street.
just found out that place was called Allen Gardens. Remember they had a free barbecue. I'm like, where's Allen Gardens?
No way.
And my boy telling down the street. I'm like, oh shit.
I'm so scared of the dogs, bro.
Yeah. Oh, you're scared of these dogs?
I'm scared
No,
of
man,
all these
come on.
dogs, man.
You got a ninja here.
I've
You have
seen
nothing to worry about. You guys see the ninja? I'm ready. Ready for those dogs. So what is this? I see teepees.
Man,
Let me jump back in the light again.
There used to be like so many more tents in here, but I guess they've been, I don't know, finding people housing or what. But there was at least double the amount of tents here before. I used to come here like every day to help people, but now I feel like the people in this park they receive quite a lot of help. But yeah, we got to talk to some people over here to get better details.
Yeah. So you're saying these teepees right here are people living here? It's not some sort of form of protest or anything?
No, it's not some sort of form of protest. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're living here. They're basically holding down the park, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Legally or illegally?
Legally.
Oh,
I think
they've gotten permission.
Yeah, they've got permission. I think the city pretty much, they wanted everybody in this park.
I guess this is the neighborhood. Why not have them here? Keep them away from the nice neighborhoods. And
But now it's like empty, bro. Wow.
oh, it says please do not take video and photos.
Yeah, once I accidentally walked over this wood piece.
Yeah.
And they're like,
You got in trouble?
Yeah.
Well, let me do my thing anyway. Sure. Excuse me? Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? My friend, I know it says no camera and video, but is there anybody here that would talk to me on camera to explain what's happening here?
No, not really.
Nobody?
Nobody.
Can you tell me just what this is? Like, are you guys are living? Yeah. So you don't think it's important to share in that message?
Who are you?
Chris. I'm a journalist that travels the world.
we don't do that. Sorry.
You don't do it. But the message is, that's it, okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Happy holidays.
You too.
Where'd you get the sweater, man? Dope.
So, as you might have heard, they don't want to talk on camera. Doesn't make much sense to me. If they have a mission and they're set up in one of the prime locations in downtown Toronto, should be some sort of spokesperson explaining why they're there or what their goal is. They just said they didn't want to talk on camera. Gotta respect that. Don't understand it, but I gotta respect it.
Watch your step.
Ooh, don't have a shitty day.
I don't know if you want to go check that other tent or we go down and go to George.
No, we'll go down to George Street.
Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes I feel like...
No, but like if you're protesting, the goal of a protest is to let people know what you want. I want this. This is what's happening.
Yeah.
Children are dying. But the opposite is to do it, set it up here, so beautiful, and not want to talk.
Yes.
This is what I do. When I talk to somebody that don't want to be on camera, I leave it rolling so I can hear the conversation. But I want to be respectful.
For sure. So why you don't go down the street, bro?
Bad things happen on the street. Like
I've never been down the street.
No?
One time I walked down here because I was looking for one of my friends, and I got ran down by 3 trap niggas. And they're like, "What you looking for?" I'm like, "I'm looking for this person." They're like, "Yeah? All right, yo, come on, yo, wait right here." Once I heard wait right here, once you hear wait right here, brother, you leave. But I didn't leave because I know the streets. I know who I was waiting for is a big name down here, right? So I waited, and then his brother came and was like, "Yo, what you looking for my real for?" I'm like, "I'm so and so, da 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 da." I just need to talk to him, and he's like, "Okay." Then another 2 reasons why I don't come down here. I lost 2 friends to 2nd-degree murder. They didn't get murdered. They killed somebody here because they owed them money, and that's what's crazy about it here. Like, yeah, man. So that's why I don't go down the street. Because if a crackhead tries to run at me and tries to hot shot me, and I God forbid I have it on me, what do you think I'm gonna die from a needle? No.
What is this?
This is the Seton House. It's like a big men's shelter.
Okay.
There's tons of refugees here.
Okay. Never seen this before. I've never been down the
bro?
street.
I'm good. How are you? What's up? Where's Omar at?
So how's it feel? Everybody knows you. When they have a problem, well, you might not see on cameras, they're coming up to him like, "Hey, I need help with this, I need help with that." How does it feel to have people depending on you?
Bro, it's actually wild how fast it happened, you know? Even people are contacting me to find family members in the streets and stuff like that, and I'm just like, wow, like it really goes to show how little help families are getting and stuff, you know? Like people, police won't even report people as missing if like they have a criminal record or like they know they're like using drugs and stuff. Like we can't report them missing, you know? So,
And what with your recent following growing so dramatically on Instagram, has it played a role?
yeah, 100%.
Like people recognize you now, no?
Oh yeah, it's like everywhere I go now, bro. It's kind of crazy. Like, I did not expect this to happen, and it all happened so fast.
Yeah, how long have you been on Instagram?
I've been on Instagram a long time, but all this started happening in the past 4 months or so.
But have you been posting this type of content in the past?
Not for a long time.
Let me jump on this side again.
When I first started Instagram, I was posting street shit, but I didn't have a following, right?
Yeah.
Then I was doing the music videos, which got me a bit of a following. And then I went back to the roots, going back into the streets and documenting shit, and it just kind of blew up. I guess I had a little bit of a following when I, you know, came back to it. These places have been abandoned forever, man. It's kind of wild, man.
It doesn't look like it needs that much work.
Right?
Like the money, our government throws away money on everything but fixing our own city.
They never fix shit.
Like, look at this. So you don't make money from what you do.
No, man, I'm losing money right now.
So how do you feel about the hate that you receive online?
It's discouraging.
In words like exploiting.
Yeah, it's really discouraging. It makes me want to quit sometimes, but I have to remind myself the love outweighs the hate, you know? So as long as the love outweighs the hate, I'll be all right.
So my question is this: is it possible to exploit somebody if you're not profiting from them? Let me give you my point of view. Nothing he does is exploitative. It's journalism, it's documentation, it's filming what he sees. And he's got some crazy work ethic. He's out almost every single day. That's how everybody knows him. To imagine you're not even making a penny, not even making enough money to buy that coffee.
No, man.
It's all because you enjoy doing it.
Yeah, literally.
Does it bother you, the comments, the negative comments?
Oh yeah, it really bothers me. Like sometimes I just want to give up. Like fuck this. Like, you know, I'll do it without the internet. You know what I mean? But the internet's powerful, right? I realized how powerful media is. You know, you could change somebody's perspective through media. You know, so.
Imagine some of his videos hit 1 million. Somebody could be like, "Hey, that's my brother. I haven't seen him in 22 years. Let me go find him."
Exactly, that happens all the time.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not far-fetched to imagine when 1 million people watch it that somebody's going to recognize somebody on the streets. And I know a lot of families have abandoned those family members that are addicted, no doubt. But there are a certain percentage of people out here that really need family right now.
Yep. That's what I noticed. It's like the biggest thing is the love, man. Like people, you could have shit food, you know, clothing for somebody. They don't care. They just want to talk. They're like, wow, you want to talk to me? Let me. I have some shit I need to get.
I met my Toronto twin because I do this around the world, and what I find from these people, mostly homeless and neglected people, the food comes and goes. They need it. It's a requirement for life. But I ask them, they need anything else? They're like, just to talk to me, just make me feel like I'm a human again.
Yep.
And those same people that are saying that even what I do is exploitive. What he does is we're exploiting people. Man, we're trying to humanize the situation. The conversation we have with some homeless or drug addicts means more. And that's one of the reasons I continue going. I could care less about the negativity. I make fun of that shit. Man, I'm doing it because I love it. I love it.
It's like as long as the people I'm talking to aren't mad at me, I'm good. You know what I mean? It's always the people who don't fucking know what's going on, have zero experience. Those are always the people saying the most.
Speaking up, we're here.
Families, families are always grateful, bro. You know?
Here we are, one of Toronto's most famous landmarks when it comes to strip clubs.
Bro,
So
I've never been in here. I need to go just for the experience.
Every fucking time I'm like, you know what, yo, let me go spend some time with a girl, you know?
Yeah.
And every fucking time I'm drunk and I come here, I'm always walking with my tail behind my bum. All the time, bro. And then I go to work, my boys are like, what happened? What'd you do this weekend? I'm like, I went to the strip club and I got scraped. And they're like, bro, why do you go? Don't go there. I'm like, bro, this place, evil. The girls here, not all of them, but the girls I get into, evil.
Hey, Gotham.
The one girl, she's like this.
This is definitely one of the more dirtiest strip clubs
It's about to close, right?
in Toronto.
It's supposed to become condos, right?
Okay.
It's about to close, right?
Last chance it's going to become a condo. If you guys want to enjoy a Filmore type of night, I haven't been here in like 30
How do you
years.
feel about that? Because to me, like, a lot of people will be like, oh yeah, get rid of that shitty place. Like me, I'm like, yo, it's a staple. It's beautiful to me.
Go inside and see how beautiful it is.
I've never gone inside, but please don't tear that shit down. I love it.
Yeah, I've not been back.
But even
that scared me away for years.
And
you know,
the sign, you know.
No, the sign is incredible.
Right?
I'm not even questioning the quality of the people inside. I'm just saying my story from a long time, 30 years. It's got to be almost 30 years ago. 28 years ago was the last time. It scared me away from strip clubs for years. I'm like, I'm not going back. Any really interesting characters that you know? Man, I like the guy that's doing the art. It's not around here. Where is it?
Visit him. Union Station.
Union, man, that guy looks like a real, a potential Basquiat, like a man of the street.
That's what I want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's super passionate about it.
I can see.
It's wild, you know?
You guys should be encouraged to check out his Instagram. So many stories. Every post is a new story, a new person. Look at the little doggy. That dog's gonna eat this dog.
I went to the Pet Expo yesterday. Oh, hi, buddy. What's his name?
Luther, like Martin Luther King.
Hi, Luther. And I met so many pit bulls, and they're all such big sucks.
This one's the run. He's a bully. That's why he's so small. That's how big he's gonna get it.
Your dog is pissed at you. Look, he said, "You're not giving me no attention."
I know.
Give me some love.
I hear a little bit of the.
He's listening to you right now. Don't say that. Say sorry, doggy.
Sorry, my love.
You were just joking.
It's a little service dog.
Just joking.
Peace. Nice backpack. Happy Easter.
Ace, what about social media? You have Instagram?
Yeah, I do have Instagram.
How do people find you?
My Instagram is ACE3A, and my TikTok is Ace Parker. I started posting more on TikTok because it's more fun.
Man, let today be a new day where you post more regularly. You're gonna have people wanting to follow you. So
after meeting with Reed and seeing what Reed does with his content, and after seeing what you do with your content and speaking with you today, I know my 30s is going with my face behind a camera, doing something. Like
100%.
maybe if I can give back to those, because I'm from this shit. I don't have parents.
Yeah.
But I still got my own shit. There's no excuse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no excuse. You just have to want to better yourself.
Yeah.
You know, and when you're surrounded around a bunch of people that are doing something productive with themselves, naturally it'll just uplift you.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure. What about social media? You have Instagram?
Tiles Vision.
Tiles Vision.
Tiles_vision on Instagram.
Wonderful. I'll add you as well when we stop walking. These stars just keep going and going and going, greedy. And look at this. This is downtown Toronto. for those that are not aware of pricing, house pricing, this house could be $2 million house plus, and it just sits abandoned. And it's probably sat abandoned for a long, long time. We're about to move around a little bit to a new neighborhood, but I'd like to thank Ace for showing us around a little bit. What's your message to the world? How do we make the world a better place?
By helping each other, working together. This is a Muslim community, so like that's what I'm saying. Everyone over here helps each other, you know?
Yeah.
Has each other's back, you know? And then the bad side is like, there's good places, there's good things, and there's bad things everywhere you go. You know?
I like that.
Yeah.
So for people that want to find Ace, check in with Ace. I'll leave his info down below. Good guy, check him out. And we'll meet again. I'm gonna be down here more often, man. Yeah, man. Yes. And your doggy sees something.
Baba.
Oh, look at that squirrel. He's like, let me eat that squirrel. Let me eat that squirrel.
Yeah.
Can I pet him? He's okay?
Yeah, he's good.
Beautiful, beautiful dog.
That's my top of the line one, yo. 6 weeks I got him. Top of the line.
Amazing.
His brother's inside, but his brother's still going through training.
See the shakiness? He's ready to attack.
Yeah. Hey,
my friend, I appreciate you.
Keep doing what you're doing, brother.
Yes,
God
sir.
bless you, eh?
All right, thank you.
Reed.
Yo, love.
See you, eh?
Yeah, man.
So we're gonna jump in the car and we're gonna head a little bit south. New neighborhood.
I'll see you, Reed.
This is CN Tower, a landmark, the biggest landmark in Toronto. What used to be the tallest freestanding structure in the world. I believe it's now in second place after the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, I think. I don't know, maybe third place now. But man, look at that. A beautiful sight. When you see the CN Tower, you know you're in Toronto. Reed, talk to us. Where are we going?
Yeah, we're at Union Station. It's a huge hub for homeless people.
So it's a train station / subway station, but when you think of like the heart of Toronto, Union Station.
Exactly, yeah. We're about to meet my boy Andrew. See if he's down to talk a little bit. He's been out here selling his paintings on the street for, I think, like a year now.
Man, I like his style. I've seen it. Again, I've seen it on Instagram. You got a man that reminds me of Basquiat. Instead of being in New York, he's here the streets of Toronto.
We need you to talk to us, bro. Yeah, bro.
I seen you on the internet. You seen me, I seen you. Man, I love your work.
Listen, bro.
Jamaica recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen you. Yeah,
You seen me?
Yeah.
How you watching? You're watching on your phone there.
Yeah, I usually watch on my phone.
Man,
I feel like I'm meeting 2 celebrities now.
No, you're the celebrity.
No.
I told him, because we're driving around and walking around, I'm like, I gotta meet the painter.
Yeah.
So when I watch him go in the subway and he's like, the reason I'm doing this and this is because of this. And more than the art, what I liked is the hustle.
Yeah.
I respect the hustler. Not too many people can get out there and hustle with confidence.
Yeah.
But you're out there doing it.
Yeah, this was basically supposed to be based on that hustle mentality. When you're a little kid, you know, at least when I was a little kid, I'd pick up the groceries and take the quarter.
Yeah.
And bring all the groceries to their car, do door to door, shovel snow, sell lemonade, rake leaves.
I'm gonna give you one you don't know. When I was young, I used to go to the airport because it was far to walk back with the cart.
Yeah.
And you put a loonie inside, so I'd walk around and I'd find tons and tons of those carts, bring them back and get the loonie back.
Yeah, because you're thinking bigger.
Because it was too far away for them to walk back.
Yeah,
My friend Chris.
My hands are messed up from
Okay.
the paint, but yeah,
Chris.
definitely I'm Andrew. Yeah, so
Nice to meet you, Andrew.
This is basically like, you know, lemonade stands aren't what they used to be.
Yeah.
So this is like a lemonade stand, but instead it's paintings.
Yeah.
And paintings are still what they used to be, according to me. Like I got into the market pretty a short amount of time ago, like about 12 to 14 months. And I was.
When you say get into the market, you were painting before that, or you just
No.
started painting then?
Weed wasn't working out after COVID reopening.
Yeah.
And people were buying my advertisements for my weed that I made on a canvas.
Yeah.
Instead of the weed. So I just started selling the advertisements, and then eventually I did the accounting, and the paintings were selling like 5 times more than the weed.
I'm not seeing any paintings right now. I see a little bit.
I mean, you're not looking hard enough, man. You gotta use your.
I see some, but when I see you filming, I see he gets to see the good stuff.
I mean, it's all relative.
He's taking a nap right now.
It's all
Yeah,
relative.
taking a
Like
break.
this whole tarp I painted, it's one of my biggest paintings.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, and it's one of my newest paintings. So the fact that you wouldn't even acknowledge that.
No, I've seen it. Of course I've seen it.
So it surprises me because it's pretty extravagant.
It is
painted
extravagant.
on a tarp.
Yeah.
I got a little creature there. I got a nice background. I do my thing where I grind the silver on it.
Yeah.
This is another one of my new paintings. Since you want to see a new painting.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for these to dry. That's actually why I'm laying out here like this.
Just relaxing.
No, well, last time a guy threw a half-eaten hot dog on my painting when it was not dry, so I have to sort of like monitor it and be like security because these guys like to mess around with me sometimes.
Nah, don't mess with the artist.
Yeah, so, and then these are also paintings too, just to give you a little bit more tidbits.
Yeah.
And one of them here, I'm not sure, I can't see, is part of the shoe collection.
Yeah.
It's probably the one you're looking at there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm just working it on stuff in stages, just like I tell Reed all the time.
So you're doing this for money, or you're doing it because you're passionate about art, or a combination of both?
Me first, I was doing it for survival, for money, right? But then I'm like, this is a really peaceful, honest way to make money, and I seem to be good enough. Like, I'm not saying I'm good, but good enough.
Man, I like your stuff.
Yeah.
Look,
so
man, again, I've seen some more detailed stuff, and you're a very good storyteller.
Yeah. So that's basically why I'm in it, because it's a low skill entry. Like, all I did was, like, when I was watching some of your videos, you know, I watch some of your videos and then I click off your video and research some art videos.
Yeah.
So, like, research some courses and then look at some entertainment, people traveling around the world, meeting people, seeing how other people live, like yourself, and read.
Yeah.
And then get back to studying, whether I'm studying Bitcoin or art. But Bitcoin, I've been studying for like almost 8 years and like failing, right? Art, I did it for like a year and 4 months, and apparently I'm having a lot of success. So different things take longer, perseverance.
Of course.
For some people can get good at trading in a month, right? So everything's different, right?
Most likely not, but it does happen.
I'm just giving an example,
Yeah, I know.
right?
I know.
Some people, it takes a month. Some people, it takes them 10 years to figure out the aha moment or whatever they got to figure out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's basically how I seen your videos and basically what I do. I just basically say, okay, this is a good way to make money. Let me study it and try and utilize it and sort of get my little slice of the market.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I was researching a lot of gold, silver, real estate, stuff like that, right? And Bitcoin, obviously. And then there kept popping up this another random asset class that I never even thought about, which was art.
Yeah.
And I had childhood friends that were selling paintings for $13,000 and stuff like that. And I was going to art galleries when I was a little kid, but I never thought anything of it. I just was just like, it's just normal. Like, I didn't, you know, you take things for granted when you're used to it.
100%. But what is this? You're sleeping inside here?
This is the shelter.
Yeah.
Because in Canada, we have crazy weather, just like in Jamaica.
Yeah.
I was in Jamaica just like you were.
Yeah.
And like, you know, maybe the rainy season or whatever, right? You're going to need some sort of tarp to protect your paintings eventually if you're going to stay out on the block to try and get the sales. So this is basically like a Mr. Beast type of style of selling paintings. Okay, last person to leave the sidewalk and sell the most paintings wins type of thing.
I like that.
100% not homeless.
Yeah.
Yeah, not homeless. But this is your normal corner, so if people want to find you,
This is not my normal corner. This is the new corner.
there's a new corner. But right now, as of today, because I upload this tomorrow morning, what street are we on? Bay Street and Front Street.
Yeah. Because this is what my brother told me. He's like, paint these Montclair boots, because I got these Montclair boots from selling paintings, right?
Yeah.
And I got some 24.
Well, you made a trade?
Pardon me?
You trade? Oh, you bought them.
I bought these boots.
Man, I'm not a financial advisor.
No, I bought these boots.
But
well, it's cold in the
probably
winter.
not the best investment.
I mean, it was a great investment. It was a great investment. I'm sitting outside all winter.
Yeah.
I was skateboarding in these. I had my snow goggles. I was dancing in my boots. And the most important thing was I did a goal. I had a goal was to get the boots or get the 24 karat gold to put in the artwork. And the boots were to survive the winter. And as you know, winter's almost done now.
Ridiculously cold, but it's almost done.
Right?
Yeah.
From selling paintings, I was able to get both. That's how exponential the profits can be from paintings if someone commits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yo, what's your goal right now?
My goal, really, I like bringing awareness to the homeless people and just financial literacy. So I do a lot of investing in gold, silver. I went to college for goldsmithing.
Yeah.
So my goal was to use what I learned in school, like my goldsmithing, even though I never graduated. I have an OSAP loan for goldsmithing. Take that and use it in real life to try and make money.
Yeah.
So I got lucky with the painting thing. So I'm like, let me incorporate gold and silver. So I have my little gimmick where I grind the gold and the silver into the paintings, into the shoes. There's still some silver in these ones that this was the last time I painted.
Yeah.
And you can see there's still some.
What day was that?
I mean, it was when the winter started. I basically got my boots and then I just started painting on them crazy. Because I was like, what I was trying to transition into is that these paintings are a prototype to paint these boots. I'm going to be painting these boots again.
Okay.
But this is going to be my third time painting a shoe, and now I'm moving on to spray paint. So things are just, you know, you learn as you go.
Yeah.
So I'm learning how to paint shoes now.
We're all learning as you go. I see art gallery. I see painting. So if you guys are from Toronto and you see this corner, you might not catch him. But he's right behind this pillar here. A lot of interesting characters here in the city.
Yeah, I just wanted to come by so you could meet you.
Yeah, I want to meet you.
Yeah, big up yourself.
I'm
Sorry,
from Toronto.
I'm not, like super energized.
No, man, you have a lot to talk about. I got to come back and see more of your work when you're.
Yeah, I got stuff I'm working on. I got like multiple paintings in the works.
Yeah.
And I got paintings like galore that I got to work on. So it's just.
Tell me the craziest, before I let you go, tell me the craziest encounter you had, whether good or bad, with a stranger here on the street while selling this art. Any crazy story you can share with me?
Craziest story I would say was there's a guy, I posted it on my Instagram, but there's a guy in like a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And I guess the subway was shut down at night. He wasn't buying a painting. But because the subway was closed and he couldn't catch a bus, he blocked all the traffic with his robotic wheelchair until someone listened, and it took about 2 hours. And there's a big
listen to what? What did you want to be heard? What did he say? What was he saying?
Just let me on the bus.
Let me on the bus.
Yeah.
He was having a bad day.
Yeah, he took down.
That's what you call a shitty day.
Yeah, the whole intersection was blocked up with TTC buses.
What do you think about that? Somebody having a bad day, so bad that they want to take everybody down with them. They're like, if I'm having a bad day, everyone's having a bad day.
It's like one of those climate protesters.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm not getting off.
Oh man, when I watch that on TV, I want to go through the TV and grab that barricade and lift it out the way for them.
Yeah, I seen a thing where they backed up their car and they revved the exhaust and they ran right away.
Makes sense.
But yeah, so what's your name again, bro?
Chris.
Chris, yeah, Mandra, I appreciate you stopping through. You came at a good time.
Yeah.
I did this new collection with the shoes, and then I'm going to be moving on to the Montclair boots.
You give a little something. I don't even have much money in my pocket.
I mean, you don't got to give
a little
anything.
something. No, man. I respect the hustle, the local hustler.
Definitely, I've been hustling and stuff. I appreciate that, man.
No problem.
Probably going to pass it on to somebody else.
No, I know. You know what?
I mean,
that's the kindness of people on the street. Man, you guys, if you have never had a conversation with somebody on the street, you're missing out, because the kindness and the friendliness amongst people, like you said, if somebody needs help, you're going to help them.
For sure.
I know you are. I just met you.
No way I'm eating all these yogurts.
Yeah.
But there's guys hanging out in the subway station that are picking through the garbage.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much effort to go around the subway station and sort of drop off these. Obviously, I got to wash my hands and all that, but I've seen these guys, man, they're literally at rock bottom. So if I could share some of the stuff, double it, give it to the next guy sometimes, right? You don't want it.
But you know the Basquiat story. He often walked around and went to clubs, the finest restaurants, looking like that. Paint all over his pants and hands.
Well, sometimes it's like a badge of honor a little bit.
Yeah, man, if you're passionate about what you do. I got to come back.
Yeah, man.
I got to see when you're, the middle of the summer when he's out there, I need a piece from my house.
Facts.
For sure, for sure, for sure.
It's getting better over time.
No doubt. How do people find you if they're not from Toronto? Is there a way to find you online?
I got the TikTok and the Instagram is Street Art Gallery 1.
Street Art
Gallery Golden, it says right there, but they're both under Street Art Gallery 1.
Street Art Gallery 1.
Yeah.
I'm going to add you as well.
On Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Wonderful, man. I appreciate your time very much.
I'm just working on geometry-based paintings, like animal stuff.
Yeah.
Painting shoes. Just painting everything. I'm just whipping painted stuff. I just throw paint everywhere.
I like that.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, bro.
You introduced me to the right man.
Yeah, man. Legend.
Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. Nice to meet you, my friend. Nice to meet you.
It's cool meeting you, because I'm like, it's this guy from YouTube. Yeah.
Well, you're going to see me again.
Yeah, well, it's cool.
He's
I'm
got.
happy that you're interested.
He's Batman and I'm Robin now. Oh, sorry, I'm stealing his spot. No, we're all. It's a threesome in a non-sexual way. The Three Musketeers. I like that.
There we go. There we go.
Better than a threesome.
All right,
Big up yourself, Chris.
All right, man. Nice to meet you. Eh?
Yeah, man.
Happy Easter.
Just relaxing for the Sunday, man.
Warm weather soon.
Yeah, watching the paint dry.
Yeah. Amazing. So how did you meet up with him for the first time?
Oh, I just walked by the tent and I was like, yo, I need to meet this guy, and then I seen him walking, and the way, like, he had, I don't know if you saw, but he has, I don't know, what do you call that thing he wears? But he made some sort of jewelry piece that you could wear.
Yes,
I
I've
knew
seen it.
right away.
Okay.
I was like, this must be the guy because of how
it's like he has a watch with some kind of jewelry or something.
But yeah, when I seen him, I said, yo, that's your tent. Like, I want to check out your art and whatever. From there, we just hit it off. Super good guy, and super interesting guy. Extremely interesting.
Yeah.
He's a genius.
This is the kind of guy that if you have ears, you can sit down and have a great conversation for hours and hours. You can actually come home and learn something. You go home learning something. So we're gonna head to one more place before we call it a day. Where are we heading?
We're gonna go to the Spadina encampments by like Spadina in front.
Okay.
There's a bunch of tents over there, and go talk to some people.
For me as a creator, it's always amazing to see how many people, even on a regular day, that have seen my content before. It's very surprising. I left my house yesterday just in like flip-flops and like jogging pants, and I was going to the grocery store with my kids, and as I was going out, the guy's like, "Oh, Chris." I was almost a little bit embarrassed that I didn't make myself, like I was just, I didn't think anybody would recognize me. Right. But it's amazing, it's appreciative. It is something I appreciate, is the word I'm looking for. When you create content and you put your heart into something and somebody recognizes it and appreciates your content, yeah, so if you ever see me on the street, don't hesitate to say hello.
Yeah, as when you were filming him, somebody thought you were King B. They're like, that must be King B, which is what I also go by.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm King B.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, that shit keeps me going, you know? When people stop you on the street and they're like, yo, like, I really appreciate what you're doing, you know? That shit keeps me going.
Yeah, but so we're here at the other side of the CN Tower. We're at Spadina, near Front Street.
Oh, nice. We got Mike. Yo, Mike!
We got Mike. So this is an outdoor encampment for homeless people. So for those people around the world that think that my hometown doesn't get affected by homelessness or poverty, look, people are living here. Not as bad as my visit to LA, but still a lot of people living out in the street in tents.
Probably hard to hear over here, right?
Yeah, if we can move a little bit away from...
Go over towards my side.
Yeah. So you got electricity, I see.
Yo, fam, can I get some fucking church food up on Easter?
Can I go by your place?
Yeah. Come. Tell us some stories, bro. What's up, bro? Alright, how you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I was sanding her down.
Okay. So what do you call this? Did I hear somebody say my place?
Well, I mean, it's a spot. Like,
Yeah.
It's nothing much, man. I gotta...
Can I check it out? So how long have you been over here?
This one, like, a couple weeks. Like,
This the new spot, bro?
grabbed 3 of them. Yeah. It's pretty legit.
You say you grabbed 3 of them. What does that mean?
Grabbed them. And,
Yeah.
End of story.
I still don't know what you mean. Grab them what? Grab this or 3 tents?
Yeah, like I grabbed them and
Yeah.
didn't purchase them.
The tents.
Yeah.
I got you.
But it was far, far away. Nowhere near here.
Yeah, no way.
You been keeping out of trouble, bro?
Yeah, for the most part, like,
Yeah.
just,
Man, but how does it get here? Like today's a warmer day, but it must get cold here.
oh yeah, man. It does get very cold.
Yeah, you were here all winter.
With that heater. And then I
Okay,
got,
so you have electricity. What about in this little encampment? Did anybody pass away this winter with the cold?
Yeah, there's a couple overdoses.
Overdose, but not from the weather.
No, not from the weather. For the most part, it's not that hard. Like,
Yeah.
you get isopropyl alcohol, like 100% alcohol, and just burn it. And
But it's dangerous. What about fires?
fires, there's a few fires.
Yeah. But nobody harmed.
Nobody harmed.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does this work as a community? You guys all look after each other?
Yeah, pretty much.
Any leader to the community?
Somewhat.
Somewhat.
Like, some people think they are, or I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
unwritten.
Yeah.
Yeah, unwritten. Yeah. Are there rules to living here?
Yeah,
Unwritten
like,
rules?
Not really. Like, they say there's rules, but people just do whatever the fuck they want. So.
Yeah.
What happened to your eye?
Oh man, I got an infection. I just got the antibiotics for it, but
Oh yeah?
yeah, it's
How?
brutal. It's from what's it called? Just from dirt, whatever. Like everybody has. It's called MRSA. It's a bacteria on your skin, and if you use drugs, like especially methamphetamine, it comes through in your pores and
Everybody got
causes sores.
the thick hands.
Those sores get bacteria in it,
Yeah.
and it causes the shit.
But is that what he just said? Like the
The fat fingers,
Yeah.
bro.
Fat fingers and like, dude, look at these things.
doesn't heal.
No, but I mean, I was just working on bikes and shit, but that's why they're dirty. But.
Do you I got wipes and shit.
Oh yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
fine, bro. Like I have shit to do and shit. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, just being outside all the time, biking.
Yeah, no
and
days
stuff,
off.
Like they weather the shit out of your hands.
Yeah. Why would you say most people, including like, why are you out here?
I'm out here because landlord screwed me over. Like I paid first and last, and they gave my last month's rent to the person whose room I was replacing.
Yeah.
And then push comes to shove, like a year later, when they got kicked out, I didn't have my last month's jobs for.
How long ago was that?
That was April of last year.
Any opportunity the government helps at all in getting you off the street?
Yeah, I mean they would, but it's like having that first and last months is what gets you in, right? Like Quebec, like you don't need last months, but
Right.
here you do. Yeah, it makes it tough.
You also enjoy
Yeah.
The
being
freedom.
out here. He likes it out here also,
Like,
ups and
it was
downs,
fun.
right?
It was fun. It
Yeah.
was,
Was
it was cool.
fun.
It was like a big long vacation.
Yeah.
And you know, like now it's getting to that point where my drug addictions have gotten bad to a point where I'm like, I can't do it anymore. I
Yeah.
see the path that I'm leading down, and it's not
But
happening.
saying it and doing it is two different things, right?
Exactly.
Making that change. What drug is it that you're addicted to?
I smoke crack. I smoke meth.
What about fentanyl?
No, I don't never touch fentanyl.
No.
I started shooting Tina, shooting meth. Yeah. So like that's kind of where I draw the line. I was like.
But tell me more. Maybe I don't know much about drugs, but like how deadly are those drugs? Do people die of overdose?
Methamphetamine is like long term.
Yeah.
So it fucks your heart up.
The fentanyl is what's killing everyone.
Crack will give you
Right.
psychosis. Like it changes you. You know, it's bad. But for me, I'm actually going to detox on Tuesday. So
Okay.
I've already got it all figured out.
Now, have you done this before? Have you gone that route
No.
before? No, this is the first time.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
like I gotta do this for my kids. I
Yeah.
gotta do it for my girl. I'm gonna lose her.
Yeah.
Um,
Now, your
so
girl,
many
is she out
things.
on the street or?
No,
where
no.
is she?
She's doesn't use drugs. She's inside.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I see where the fork in the road is, and
Yeah.
I'm not. This isn't me. You know?
Yeah.
But now that you've been here so long, do you feel like it's like almost like a trap, like hard to get out of this? Like
It's been fun, but I think I've learned everything you can learn.
That's
from being
messed
homeless.
up, man. Because a lot of people would say, "I don't see no fun in living like this," but I think it's something that I hear quite often: the freedom. Because when you're in a shelter, there's rules. You got to be in by a certain time. You got to do this. You got to be this, or you're kicked out. Whereas when you're out on the street, it might be colder, but you have the freedom of doing whatever you want to do. For those people that watch my content, it's all over the world. How do you describe, like, what is it like a day-to-day life living out here on the street? What's the hardest part?
It's not really hard at all. Like I just go out.
What about from a violence standpoint? Is there violence in the community?
Yeah, there is, but I don't have a problem with that. Like
You never had a problem with that, or
No,
it's something now you've.
people have a
been
problem
in
with me.
fights and shit.
Yeah, no, it's more so the other way around.
Yeah. So your biggest problem right now is addiction.
Addiction. Yeah. By far.
And if I come back in 6 months from now, am I gonna see you on the
You
street?
won't see me here.
You're certain?
I mean, I would hope so.
Man, you sound like a very intelligent man. There's no reason.
Yeah.
You gotta fight your habit. And I can't even speak about it because it's your own battle you gotta deal with.
It is.
Right?
I just like, yeah, it's just slowly but surely just gotten worse and worse and worse.
You look like Ty Domi.
Ty Domi.
You look like Ty Domi. You know the hockey player?
Yeah, don't you?
Same
Scrapper too.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Small, built like a bulldog.
Yep.
Now, is there anything that you need in particular? Maybe somebody watches this and they're from Toronto and they want to help. Is there something in particular
Honestly,
that can help you?
there's not much I can't just go get.
Yeah.
You know? But
What about rehab?
that's the next step after detox. You go detox and then
But
social
how do you
worker.
get into a rehab?
The social worker within detox.
Yeah?
To arrange that. Yeah.
Okay, so.
And if you have to stay longer, then you can stay longer.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, because people always say the detox is just like a few days and then it's just
You need
go
more?
back to
It
square
is, yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't set it up the best.
Yeah, you need a proper rehab though. The detox. Detox.
What about food for the people on the street? Food is okay? Everybody gets food?
Yeah, you know what? That's one thing that's covered. There's
Yeah.
like a million organizations that come bring food and stuff.
Yeah.
But maybe that could be a thing. Is like if to get into like a good rehab, because I don't know how good CAMH is.
Yeah, exactly.
Like even if I had to go up north,
Yeah, that'd be the best.
That'd be really
right?
cool.
Yeah.
So you're saying the recovery is better up north than it is in downtown
Yeah,
Toronto?
you kind of you go out in the bush. It's
Yeah.
like it's quiet.
Maybe even being away from everything.
Exactly. Even just being out of the city, right?
So, like secluded. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say I want to set up a tent here.
Yeah.
What's the process? Do I have to ask permission from someone or?
Depending on if you like have any problems with anybody, I think the one thing that we really try to focus on is like keeping the peace.
Yes.
And obviously there's like gonna be problems, like anywhere.
Yeah.
Things happen.
Yeah.
But and unfortunately in the homeless community, everybody kind of knows everybody.
Yes.
So you start there. At first, they tried to have kind of like, unless you were asked to come by a certain group of people,
You'd stay away.
you weren't allowed to come in.
Okay.
But I mean, being that that didn't really happen the way that they wanted it to, you're welcome to come here and try.
But does it ever happen where somebody gets kicked out of the community?
Always. Yes.
Always.
And if you're disrespectful, I mean, like, yes, things happen. I mean, like, a lot of the safety concerns here with the residents inside are the fires that have happened.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's horrible. But like, accidents do happen, and like, that was a big thing. Like, the person that it happened to, he's gone.
When you say he's gone, he's been kicked out.
No, he just decided to move before things got.
But what about you? You're a young female.
Yes.
Is it difficult living out here? More difficult as a female?
Yes and no, I guess. Yes, being as nobody wants to be outside in the cold, you know. And no, because we are very blessed to have the community support, and also that.
You don't mean the community as in the people that live around. You mean the people that live here.
Yeah, the people that and our housing workers and our community workers that come by, the outreach and the drop-in teams, and like the shelter, like the drop-in, like we go and shower at the community centers and things like that. If we didn't have the support that we do, we wouldn't be able to literally survive. But other than that, I mean, it is difficult, but again, yeah, like within the tent community here, the tent city community, of course, we all try to support each other as best as we can.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Look what it says. It says, instead of home is where the heart is, home is where the hard is.
And we got a Toronto classic, the grabba leaf. It's Jamaican tobacco.
Yeah. So these are a problem. When I shot my last video in Toronto, it was Trinity Bellwoods, and these were very popular at the time because a local man was making them for free of charge to get the homeless into an insulated piece of wood cabin on wheels, but the government ended up suing the man for building them. He was just trying to help the homeless. But when I spoke to one homeless man, what he said, the biggest problem with this is people can lock you in from the outside. And somebody a couple years ago was locked in, and then they set it on fire and he couldn't escape and he died. So they outlawed this type of home, we'll call it, a shelter, here in downtown Toronto. So there is an outhouse.
I don't really know what they do. They're always here. Response unit.
I guess just to show face, to show that there's somebody patrolling, but in reality they're not. I doubt they're getting out of their car.
No.
There's a problem. They're calling the police. They're not here to patrol the scene. Totally relate?
Yeah, like I totally relate to not wanting to conform to society and wanting to just maybe set up a tent and fucking fend for yourself kind of thing, you know?
But what stops you from doing that?
Well,
you know, normally we have some conscience in the top of our mind that says, no, we should not be living in a park.
Well, I think for me, I just love I'm all about sanitation, like, you know, my shower, and if I can't shower in the morning, that's gonna fucking
can you imagine
make me depressed,
being out there?
Yeah, but if I had an outdoor shower, I'd be good. And if I wasn't in a spot where people are harassing me, you know what I mean?
But I mean, that all comes with being out on the street, right? You get the freedom that some people want. But I mean, have you ever been cold outside? If you're not from like the Toronto type climate, you won't really understand, but there's times I've been cold, like I'm outside for an hour or two and I just can't wait to go inside and warm up. But for these people, they feel that cold, but there's no inside. It's just, they go inside a tent. And even with that little space heater, man, that's not enough. That's not enough to give them that full body warmth that we require. So, you know, some people didn't want to be on camera. Am I bothered by it? No, absolutely not. I can't even imagine. I'd be the grumpiest homeless man in the world. I wouldn't want to be on camera. You know, I'm living in the cold and some stranger comes up with a camera in my face asking me to tell stories, I'd be the same. I'd be like, no, never seen you before, get out of here, right? So I'm never upset by that type of reply. I respect them for their opinion, but as they get to see me more and more, just like yourself, they're gonna open up and share stories. So I don't mind putting in the work. But it's been for me a great day. I like it whenever I can meet somebody equally as crazy as me. I'm not calling you crazy, but maybe a little bit. A little bit. Some people call me crazy. A lot of people call me crazy. So I can see that you get enjoyment out of what you're doing. I get enjoyment out of what I'm doing. So yeah, it's been a good day.
The suspect in a deadly shooting that's rocked Toronto's Regent Park neighborhood was allegedly firing at members of his own family. We're learning that the family has lived in the home behind me on Arnold Avenue for more than 10 years. This is where the shooting began, and neighbors tell me that the victims are the alleged gunman's father and brother, and that his mother was also injured in the shooting.
Yeah, my friend who I've been shooting music videos for like 10 years, basically there was like a tragic situation that happened, and from what I know, unprovoked, he shot his mom, killed his brother, shot and killed his brother, and he shot and killed his dad.
How long was this? I didn't hear about.
Like a month ago.
Wow.
And yeah, this is a tragic situation.
I've known him for many
years.
Or like, is it not in the news?
He's a rapper that goes by Joe Easy.
So just straight?
Straight, yeah. Super fucking unfortunate. And the crazy thing too is, like, you know, I have a documentary on this guy. You know what I mean? Like, I've been to his house, interviewed him, and talked to his parents, all sorts. Actually, take a left here.
I filmed a video in Memphis, it's called Murder Tate. You can find the video on my channel. 600,000 plus people watched it. I just basically drove into the community and started talking. And about 2 weeks ago, somebody left a comment under the video saying, "You see that guy, Bop God, that you featured? He just went on a killing spree."
No way.
So the guy that I featured, that's drumming on the front, if you watch the video, on the roof of the car.
Snake the plug for them bricks, ho. I will apply from the get-go. Mind you niggas don't want no smoke with me. No soccer, get kicked, ho. I spin your block in the fishbowl. Mind you niggas some big hoes. Kill a nigga, then I disappear. Magician got tricks, ho. Still them birds like it's Rio. He a nerd, so get Debo. Come and take your shit repo, and I'm gon' blow like I'm C4. Hit your block with Lil Kifo and set it off like I'm Cleo. Bitch, I'm hot like some Cheetos. I'm in the deep end like Nemo.
From what I've seen on the news, he did some drugs and went out and shot a bunch of people. I think only one man died, but a bunch of people were shot. So through shooting this content, there's no doubt that you're going to build an archive of footage, and a percentage of people are going to commit crimes.
Yeah. Yeah, I have so much documented from this area because I've been...
How long have you been doing this?
Well,
but I mean, you were showing G20 summits stuff, so you've been shooting for a long time.
I've been doing this forever, really. It's just that now I'm putting it out. I never put anything out before.
Yeah.
Like, I have documentaries I've been working on and stuff, you know? I just never...
Now, today, so like Nike said, just do it. So this on the corner?
Yeah, take a light. Does anyone have a lighter?
No, I don't. Can use the car lighter, but I don't.
Yeah, that's all good. You just get a shot of it, you know?
So this is where it happened?
Yeah, this is where it happened.
A vigil was held in Regent Park to honor two men, a father and son, who were killed in a daylight shooting earlier this week. Family and friends of John Congolo and his son, Denzel Didier Congolo, gathered at Dundas and Arnold Avenue last night to honor their memories. They were both shot and killed on Tuesday afternoon. The first on Arnold, the second out on the street at Dundas and Parliament. 23-year-old Benedict Johnson Congolo, who's the son and the brother of the victims, is facing 2 counts of first-degree murder in connection with this shooting.
Basically, it started at their house, and then it ended over here.
You pointed at the house is over this way.
That's down the way. There's the memorial. It's been here for a while, so it's a little messed up right now.
So this is the father and the brother.
And yeah, like, this neighborhood is somewhat like cursed, bro. Like, the amount of shit
for somebody that speaks French. Now this is the brother?
Yeah.
Any final going away words for the world? How do we make the world a better place?
Oh, I was gonna say more to come.
More to come, yes.
How do we make the world
We're
a better
definitely going to be
place?
filming more content together, but how do we make the world a better place?
Honestly,
or
more,
Toronto. Let's
more
stick to Toronto.
compassion. Just, I think, be more compassionate, you know, and be friendly. It's become a pretty unfriendly city, you know.
Yes, I agree. I think Toronto used to be somewhere I was proud to say I'm from Toronto. I think over the course of COVID, in our current leadership, Prime Minister, I'll use his name, Justin Trudeau, this city that was once like the most friendly city probably in the world has become very hard. People don't seem to smile at each other as much. Very judgmental.
Very judgmental.
Like, I don't even want to use the word, but are you vaccinated? Oh, if you're not vaccinated, we can't talk. The homeless people and the people out on the streets, some of them have mental illness, some have addiction, some have both. Some are just dealing with poverty. All are human. All have a heart and deserve some empathy in my eyes. Drug addict or not, drug addict or not, man, I treat everyone, we're all equal, even if we're going through the hardest of times. So, man, I appreciate you bringing me out. This is, like you said, this is not the last. This is going to be a recurring theme. I'm going to get out here in the streets of Toronto more often to show you guys what's happening, and highly recommend you check out Reed on his Instagram.
Please.
So many stories. Even though the stories are short and sweet, man, you can really get addicted to them.
Yeah, the YouTube is loading. We're gonna do more YouTube content.
Sooner than not. And for the gentleman in the back, thank you for joining. I heard you're a big talker. He said on the first meeting he doesn't talk much, but on the second meeting he talks a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right?
And I do have a YouTube, so at Reed in the Street. Go subscribe.
I'll leave links to everybody that I've met and shared their social media. I'll leave links down below. Show some support, show some love.
I just want to say lots of people in the streets are dealing with mental illness, and I don't know why, but the news is never talking about it. People are never talking about mental health, you know. You always hear about, oh, this happened today, oh, this random attack, but nobody's talking about mental health. You know, a lot of these people that are doing random attacks are actually like the nicest people, but they're dealing with mental health. They might be hearing voices, you know. So be compassionate even when people are doing some fucked up shit. Sorry, I don't know if I'm supposed to swear.
No, that's okay.
But yeah, man, it's just a lot of people are dealing with mental illness. There needs to be more mental health awareness, because a lot of people are like, they don't understand, you know? Yeah. And I don't blame them, because nobody's talking about it. So
we're talking about it. So that is it. We'll see you again in the next video.